Okay, here we go.
This show has changed my life in many, many ways.
There was something different and something really special.
I really actually wanted to be a part of this, just to know what happens next.
They're such nice people and nice to work with.
Oh.
You know, growing up on Wisteria Lane, it was kind of like living in a fantasy land, actually.
It was so many things at once, you know. It was such a crazy ride. It was so exhilarating and exciting.
Mom, what happened? Are you okay?
I lost an earring.
You're wearing both your earrings.
Oh, I found it.
For me, it ended up being two totally different things, and there was the one that I experienced on a day-to-day basis that I could handle and was great, and then there's the other one which like is still catching up with me. It feels like it's, you know, surreal and something else entirely.
You'd rather us serve pork and beans?
Apologize now, I am begging.
I'm saying, do you always have to serve cuisine? Can't we ever just have food?
Are you doing drugs?
What?
What could have been a very intimidating situation and a big show and a big job, and just seemed to really know themselves. You finally started to grow up.
Well, don't hold your breath. No, on second thought, do.
Mom, this is taking forever. Tom and Jerry's are in 10 minutes.
We got to work with the best kids.
Yeah, we did get lucky.
Come on, how long has it been since you've had sex?
Andrea's just, you know, she's just like the real deal. She always was.
Are you mad that I asked you that?
No, I'm just trying to remember.
Terry is really nice. She's fun. And she's really kind.
So that whole myth about don't work with children and dogs, definitely don't work with animals. But Andrea and Mason, work with them whenever you can.
We're not poor. We're just lower middle class. Poor people wish they could live like this.
They shouldn't.
He's just so low maintenance and so, you know, delivers whatever it is you ask him to, right down to my favorite thing is that they both can do this eyebrow raising. Do the eyebrow raising.
He does do the eyebrow. There's a scene where Mason actually goes.
The fact that they found somebody who can also do that, it's just the cutest thing to me.
Mom! What?
I need money for ice cream.
What is the magic word?
I don't know. Hurry.
Madison De La Garza, who plays our oldest child, is just a little genius actor. She's going to be amazing as she gets older.
I think that they're more of a family than just co-stars. They're really, really nice to me, and they helped me a lot.
What you got there?
Mints.
Mints that are ribbed for her pleasure?
And then we have Daniela, who's just adorable.
Yeah.
You just want to squeeze her cheeks every time you see her.
I like them because they're so nice and they have patience and stuff.
Yay!
No pulse, she's definitely dead.
Gross, a dead guy's on our couch. And I'm having friends over. How long till he starts to smell?
We had little kids at the beginning. Part of it was struggling with motherhood, with so many kids that are young and a husband that's off working, and they were wonderful kids and wonderful actors. And then we had that time jump of 5 years, and we got wonderful older actors, and they brought a completely different energy to it.
I love watching my baby sister. It's fun.
Penny Lynn Scavo, you are officially my favorite. Mwah.
I've learned just so much working with each different person on this show. And it's just been amazing to be part of this set and be part of this show.
We walked in, and the Kinsman twins were there, who were the younger Preston and Porter. And we talked to them. They kind of passed on the torch.
Because we were shooting a sequence where they were running down the stairs in their baseball outfits, and they go through the door, and then magically we appeared on the other side.
5 years later. It was a really fun day. We got to hang out with Doug and Felicity for the first time. Everyone was completely welcoming, and that's how it all started.
Girls.
Mom, this is Tiffany and Kimberly. We met them at a keg party wandering around looking for food. And we were like, wouldn't it be awesome to have Denver omelets right now?
Because I'm from Denver.
Really? I'm getting more of a Vegas vibe.
I remember going up to the hair makeup trailer, and Felicity came out. I was walking with Charlie and Max, my older brothers, on the show. Felicity came out and was just like, I think she said, "Hi, I'm gonna be your mom," or something like that, which totally just calmed me down, and I just thought it was gonna be okay. So it was a good first day. It was a good way to start.
They're young, serious actors who work really hard and are a pleasure to be with.
All my life, I hated you.
That is not true.
It is true. That hate was always a part of me. But it started getting bigger. And then one day I realized it was the only thing that I was. It's kind of hard to try to imagine what he's been through and where he's gone in these years and what exactly now, why is he at this point? And so that's been fun for me, to having to come up with this stuff.
I did sort of take Cody under my wing. He, in many ways, I felt like the old tenured actor around this young kid, but, he brought a lot to the table.
I realize now how much it actually has affected my life on so many different levels.
For me, having to play someone who felt so stifled by their mother was really hard. Marcia would always would push me and say, you need to hate me more. Like, you need to make this harder. You need to go further with this. Then the pregnancy came along, and and I've never been pregnant either, so then there's Marcia again.
I can't even remember exactly what happened with the baby and taking the baby when it was born, and Joy was just sobbing, and she was fantastic. Sweetheart, do you feel like you're making a mistake?
No, it's the right thing to do for everyone.
Things that are just hard that, any mother would have trouble with, and playing that was always hard. Anything that was tough on them.
Stop stalling and go, before Mike figures out he can do better.
Tell me again why I fought for custody of you.
You were using me to hurt Dad.
Oh, that's right.
I loved my character, Julie, from the second that I read the breakdown. She was always mature. She was wise beyond her years and very smart and responsible, and she stepped up to the plate because she needed to, and I think those are great qualities.
Where have you been?
I was at Danielle's.
Are you trying to tell me you weren't with Zach?
There is a scene that I want to talk about because it actually never aired.
Oh, Mom.
And it was a really special scene to me because it was the first time you got to see Susan and Julie have a moment where it was so much a little girl needing her mom.
He really scared me. You were right about him.
I wish I wasn't right.
I don't think Andrew went through anything that was abnormal for someone his age. The one thing that gets me through is knowing that when the night rolls around, I can just have a few drinks and kick back. Mom, trust me, I'll be okay.
I think you grow up really fast in the industry.
That perfect daughter you remember, who was always there when you needed her, who held everything together when you were falling apart. She's grown up, and she's going to make mistakes.
You wanted to take it all in so badly and really fully enjoy and soak up every moment.
It's a third of our lives. It's like a quarter of y'all's life. I mean, it's a huge chunk of years have been spent.
It's kind of like strange to just think back like 7 years ago.
And we were just all there all the time, so we got a really good kind of strong sense of camaraderie.
And I just remember thinking like,
wow.
Oh man, we're in for a ride.
Yeah.
We should come back every 10 years and do this, like some high school reunion type thing where we come back and sit on this couch and talk about it.
So hopefully the couch will be here in 10 years.
Yeah,
right?
This studio.
Even if it's another set, if it's
just the couch,
they'll
they'll
be shooting
keep the
something
couch.
different. We'll just be sitting here.
Yeah.